Sawadee ka, and thank you very much for joining us in the evening edition of NBT World Brief. You're here with me every Saturday night. I'm Shanita Sidagate Krathon on this wonderful Valentine's Day. Now, the Valentine's Day is being celebrated across Thailand today, with couples using this occasion to register their marriage or to even celebrate their loved ones. In Ang Thong province, couples donning Thai dresses celebrated Valentine's Day by giving morning elms to the monks. This is the 9th year of the Valentine's Morning Elms being organized, and this year the event was presided over by the Prime Minister's Office Minister Paradon Brisanananthakul. The Valentine's Day Morning Elms is jointly organized by local communities once a year. The event takes advantage of the Wat Muang area's picturesque scenery and calming views of local rice paddies, which has been drawing visits by photography enthusiasts. Moving to the north, at the Sing Park, Chiang Rai, couples participated in the 10th Sing Park International Balloon Fiesta 2026. The highlight of the festival was Balloon Love 2026. A campaign provided 14 couples with the opportunity to register their marriage on a hot air balloon amid panoramic views of the mountains of Chiang Rai province. The lucky couples were able to celebrate their love amid chilly weather as the balloons ascended to higher altitudes. The International Balloon Festival is being held until tomorrow and is considered the biggest balloon festival in Southeast Asia. Around 30 balloons from 13 countries are taking part in this event. Moving to the south, in Yala, the Akarong Krot Road in Yala City Municipality brighten up with the myriad colors of roses and flowers on sale. In addition to stuffed toys and gift items, vendors in the area say red roses remain the top-selling item, followed by white roses. They also noted that fresh sunflowers have become a trending item this year. The prices of roses and flowers are reportedly within reasonable ranges on Valentine's Day this year, as no shortages of the items have been observed. The Department of Internal Trade has indicated that rose and flowers offerings are tailored to diverse budget ranges this year. Yani Simani, Deputy Director General of the Department of Internal Trade, or DIT, inspected the prices of roses being sold at Baklong Talat Market in Bangkok. She found that a batch of 10 imported roses was being sold at 200 to 300 baht, compared to 200 to 400 baht in the same period of the previous year. A batch of 20 domestic-grown red roses was being sold at 350 to 340 baht. A batch of 20 carnation flowers was being sold for 120 to 150 baht. 10 lilies were selling for 200 to 300 baht, and a batch of 5 sunflowers were going for 180 to 300 baht. Flowers arranged into bouquets were being sold from 400 to 1,500 baht per bouquet. According to the Deputy Director General, the prices reflected costs and goods available in the market. Yani added that no shortages of Valentine's Day items were being observed this year, while domestically grown roses and flowers complemented imported items. This allowed price competition to occur normally and enabled the market's atmosphere to be vibrant this year, as consumers had many options to choose from and the goods were tailored to diverse budgets. Nonetheless, the Department of Internal Trade is reminding consumers that they may report price gouging or the sale of products without price displays at the hotline number 1569. The government is warning the public to exercise caution against Valentine's Day scams online. Meanwhile, the police force has deployed additional patrols to risk spots to determine crimes against children and youth today. Deputy Government Spokesperson Ayorin Pandrit said the government was concerned about threats to the public on Valentine's Day. These threats take the form of malicious parties using AI to create fake personalities to run romance scams, tricking victims into false romantic relationships and then having victims transfer money. The deputy spokesperson noted that personalities with highly attractive online profiles but who refuse to meet in person should be suspected, especially when they start asking for money transfers. Ayorin elaborated that children and youth are considered a risky group and increased caution should be exercised for these vulnerable individuals during the Valentine's period. Possibly there are threats including solicitation, sexual harassment, demands for illicit photographs, video clips or video calls, as well as fake Valentine's Day promotion at non-existent establishments or restaurants. The government has tasked police units with sending out patrols to areas that are at potential risk of crime or sexual harassment occurring, including areas where children and youth may congregate. Those who witness inappropriate conducts involving children, youth or criminal acts may report to the hotline 191 or 1599. Alternatively, the cyber police may be reached at the number 1441 to report online offences. The Election Commission of Thailand has officially addressed public concerns regarding the security of ballots and the overall transparency of the February 8th general election. Director of the Election Support Bureau, Warapong Ananjaronkit, clarified that the barcodes and QR codes on ballots help control printing quantities and prevent the use of counterfeit papers. If any ballot is found outside of its designated constituency, the system can immediately identify the responsible batch and officials. He added that the different security measures between the referendum and general election ballots are due to the use of multiple printing facilities with varying technical standards. Regarding the controversy in Constituency 1 of Chonburi Province, the EC has confirmed that no recount will take place because the results were determined to be accurate. EC officials clarify that incidents involve unsealed boxes were related to the management of waste materials and disregarded equipment rather than the ballots themselves. The Department of Disease Control has confirmed the first death from rabies in 2026 with the fatal case reported in Rayong province. The DDC reminds the public to immediately see the doctor after being bitten or scratched by a potential infected animal. Dr. Montian Kanasawat, Director General of the Department of Disease Control, DDC, said there has been one confirmed fatality from rabies in Rayong province, marking the first death from rabies in 2026. The deceased individual was a 36-year-old male who started displaying symptoms on January the 23rd. Chest area discomfort, difficult breathing, and nausea was experienced before the man succumbed to the disease on the January the 25th. Disease investigators have determined that the victim was bitten on the hand by a puppy in December last year. The wound was not treated, nor did the victim see a doctor after the bite. For the whole of last year, there were 7 confirmed cases of rabies deaths. These occurred in Chonburi, Pak,ศรีสะเกษ นครราชสีมา Chha Cheong Sao, and Rayong. Dr. Muntian elaborated that treatment delays or failure to receive a post-exposure vaccine in time after contact with infected animals will lead to death in all cases. Typical symptoms include fever, headache, intense itching at the bite site, light diversion, and difficulty in swallowing. And that wraps up our evening edition of NBT World Brief. You can stay updated with the latest development right here on NBT and NBT World. And for more story, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, have a happy Valentine's Day. I'm Shanita Sidakit Krathon signing off. Sawadee ka.